Good to see you folks. Paul, IPAC instructor. I trust you're doing well. There are a lot of disappointed people as yes, earlier today, the Illinois Supreme Court upheld the Illinois assault weapons ban. And I just wanted to discuss some of the details with you. Some of these items you may be aware of, but we got a lot of new folk coming into the fold who are just hearing about it. So my goal here is to give out some good information. Of course, talk to each other in the comment section, and feel free to put any additives, or of course, as you know, I'm not a lawyer. I could have maybe mumbled a few of my words here, but I guess to start off, the assault weapons ban taking place in January 10th of this year until now and moving forward, unless you were on the temporary restraining order or made a purchase during so-called Freedom Week. Here's what it is. You cannot purchase a new so-called assault weapon. Now, I'm not going to get into all the nuances, but an assault weapon, according to the statute, generally is any type of AR style rifle or AK style rifle. Anything 50 cal, which I really don't get. Anything 50 cal, certain shotguns that are capable of holding more than 5 rounds, stuff like that. And of course the magazine ban as well. So as of this point, you cannot walk into a shop and make that purchase legally. Now, if you previously owned any of these things, and we'll get into magazines here in just a bit, you may continue to own them, but you'll need to register that AR or AK style weapon with the Illinois State Police once they make that information available, and that's coming right down the pipeline. When it comes to the magazines, generally for your pistol, the magazine can only be capable of holding up to 15 rounds. 15 rounds plus 1 in the chamber. Now, magazine capable of holding, meaning you cannot put more than 15 rounds. So if you had a 30 round magazine and only put 15 in it, that would still be considered an illegal magazine. Now, if you previously purchased them prior to that effective date of January 10th, or you were the TRO or during Freedom Week, you can keep them if you are going on your home, your business, for example. If you're going to go to the range, it must be unloaded and enclosed in a case, transported to the range, and you can use it there. Whatever you do, don't sell those magazines that are capable of holding more than 15 rounds, as that could be labeled as a felony. So please keep that in mind. You can't trade them, sell them, nothing like that. I guess unless it was to a federally recognized gun dealer. Now, the whole assault weapons ban is not applicable if you are sworn law enforcement, for example, or work in the private security industry through the Department of Financial and Professional Regulation. For example, those individuals are, if they're licensed or sworn under those entities, those are individuals who are exempt. When it comes to the temporary restraining order or the TRO, as far as I understand, and guys, I'm not an attorney. I could get some information wrong. Always double check. Put good information in the comment section or additional questions. We could talk to each other. But with the TRO, based on the ruling of today's Supreme Court case, the people who had a temporary restraining order under Representative Calkins, they have been immediately wiped out. That does no longer apply. As far as I understand, if it was under DeVore's case, those will be dissolved at some point and also no longer effective. Again, the Illinois State Police are going to adopt, according to my understanding, in the month of October, forms and protocols for the registration of your firearm, which will be effective then on the 1st of January, assuming that it works in that manner. 1st of January 2024, a person will then need to register those so-called assault weapons. As far as I know, and I could be wrong on this, when it comes to visiting Illinois, if a person is visiting Illinois and they have one of these so-called assault weapons and they are not otherwise prohibited by law from owning or possessing in their home state and or are licensed if necessary from their home state, they may be here. However, and this is where I could be wrong, I believe it's only for a period, it was obnoxious, of like 24 hours, only for that short period of time. So again, if you know better than I, by all means, put that into the comments. So that's where we're at, folks. I just wanted to give out a little bit of information. Of course, many of you from my last previous videos regarding this topic have gotten my 100% free gun laws guide. I will put it in the description and in the comment section. If you click on the link, submit your email, very quickly you'll receive from the USCCA 2023 and going in forward gun laws guide for all 50 states, a wealth of resource. I highly recommend it. And of course, it does also help support this channel. It keeps you educated and is some great information. I would encourage you, get it now. You don't want to make any mistakes when it comes to, you know, being in violation of the law, which can jeopardize a person's Second Amendment rights and or licensing, whatever the case may be. So there you have it, folks. I saw a lot of people were pretty upset about this, and I understand why. You know, generally these are law-abiding people who are not violating any laws, and they feel that their rights are being trampled on. Likely going to go to the Supreme Court in D.C., but it's going to take some time. So do your due diligence now. Many guys and gals are saying that they're getting the heck out of the state of Illinois altogether, as this was the final straw. You know, I'd like to know your thoughts in the comment section. Is this what may break that camel's proverbial back and causing you to leave Illinois? Or do you feel that this is probably going to assist in our communities and neighborhoods and keeping other folks safe? So let me know your thoughts. Folks, I love you. Get the free gun laws guide. I appreciate all the support. The channel continues to grow. I see some awesome interaction in the comment sections. Keep it up, and I will be posting additional information here as well, guys. Again, like, subscribe, share. Share my videos to groups, and of course your social media. I love you. I appreciate you. Remain safe.